So I got all the screw holes and stuff in here. Not a big deal at all, but just because I'm being a completist, I'm gonna go around and put a dab of glue in all these holes. Share some things with you guys, you know. Do I need to do this for this project? No. I'm also going to put a little glue in that hole right there where I hammered it quite a bit. But some projects may require this treatment. So I might as well share it with you guys. So we'll shove our toothpicks in here. You can break them off once you shove them in there. Shove them in the holes and just snap it off. Another one. So mainly we're just trying to fill the top section with it. If you want to fill the whole thing, that's fine, but it's not necessary. Also, it doesn't have to be clean because we're going to be using the sander to take them back down again once the glue dries. Why I didn't use a whole lot of glue, so I wanted to be able to work on this some more pretty quick. So we'll just shove these toothpicks in there. You can break them off just to get the bulk of it out of the way, but you don't have to. Go along and fill all these holes. You could also use sawdust and stuff to do this, but the toothpick thing gives you some structure in there. If you're doing this for like a door hinge hole in your house, toothpicks work great because they allow you're going to have to put a screw right back in that spot, and the toothpick gives it something to bite into, and the repair is actually quite good. In this scenario, you could just use sawdust. Just scrape the sawdust that I've got from the sander in there, and that would be fine. But we're still going with toothpicks. And I always make sure I break off the little end so that there's a nice square chunk there, you know. Find those holes, that toothpick in there, get it down in there good enough to where it stays put and has a nice square end to it. Go in there. There's a hole over here or two for 9. Oh no, that's the booger spot. Okay, it's where I had to fight with that nail. I just put that glue up there to give some buildup that I can sand off. Go back and make sure I got this one. I did, but I was able to trim another little piece in there. All right, so now we just let this set up and we're good. But I'm also going to go around and fill in these holes where the top plate was screwed on, just because they're there. Not too shabby, huh? It's amazing what you can do with a little bit of elbow grease, some sandpaper, and some, you know, bed liner. Get her done.